just now looked at the time. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this little TV dinner tastes pretty good. Pretty good. It's got chicken nuggets in it. It's pretty good. Mm-mm-mm. See what quarters we got here. Is that one worth anything? This one might be. Gotta check it out later. I love collecting coins. Been collecting coins for quite some time now. No one's on the live today. What is going on? This is what they say. I can't sing for nothing. All right. Give it a couple more minutes. No one shows up in about a minute. We're out of here. How's it going? Thank you so much for showing up. Got one person in the room. Now we got 11. What's up, folks? Let's get this started, man. Seeing how everybody's doing. Checking up on everyone. It's been a minute. I told everybody I'd show up. About 10 minutes late. But that's okay. We showed up. We're still here. That's all that matters. Yep. How you folks doing today? Anything special going on between any one of y'all? Just hoping to see everybody's day. Make sure it's going good for every one of y'all out here. Make sure everyone stays safe. You know, the norm. What do you guys want to talk about today? Anybody got any topics they want to talk about? So it rained last night over here where I'm at. I think it rained before that, the day before. On and off rain. Not a steady all day, every day. Looks like people's connections are kind of in and out. You get 3, you get 12. You lose 12 to 0 to 12 to 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. Yeah. You guys' connection must be pretty low or something if it cuts in and out. That's normally how it goes down. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Can I get a follow? Yeah, Nemo, you get a follow. Not a problem. Cool. That'd be awesome. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Yep. How's everyone else doing in the live? Sometimes I just like to sit here and it's peaceful. Pretty nice day today. It was kind of sunny. It was raining for most of it, and then it got sunny all of a sudden. Stayed sunny for a little while, and that was it. Oh, it's warm in here. It's a little bit cooler out there. Oh, yep. I got charged my phone, folks. It's about to die. I'm at 2%. There we go. It's a very rarity that I have to charge my phone when I'm doing a live, but today is one of those days, but that's okay. Can we get some more comments below? Like and subscribe, anything. Today, yesterday, been kind of low hanging on videos. I've been pumping out 5 or 6 in a couple days, but pretty much when there ain't nothing to see in the world, it's kind of, you just gotta be patient. That's it. We'll end up cutting this live off in 10 minutes probably. There's really no activity today. We got 2 people in here. Probably cut it off at the 10-minute marker. I'll do probably another 20-minute live later on. It depends. Oh, not much. Just chilling right now. That's about it. Hello, Susan. How you been today? How's your day going? I'm gonna ask you guys for a favor. I do have a playlist that I just made. I'm doing all right. I made a playlist to see if you guys could just play it through your thing so it could play out so I could get my hours. I need hours to monetize here. I've been on YouTube for a while now. I'm not a newcomer. I've been out here for a while. Yep. Excellent. Thank you. Much appreciated. I only do these lives once in a while. I don't do them every day like I used to. I just do them every when I feel like it normally. How's it going, Kay Garza? Yeah, I made the new playlist. All you got to do is just go down there and hit play, and it should play through everything. People's been telling me for a while to get a playlist, and I finally made one. So hopefully everything works out on it. What kind of music you guys listening to, or what kind of music you guys like listening to? So I said 10 minutes. I'm cutting this off. I'm cutting it off at 15 unless more people show up. Thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. Everything is much appreciated. Any little bit help counts. Yep. Always. How was the weather from y'all from? Yeah, I'm doing it's kind of slow today. Not too many people up in here, but had more people yesterday, but that's okay. You get some, you win some, you lose some. You get some more. So, yes, thank you very much. You have a good day as well. Yep, that's how I feel Mondays. I don't like Mondays too often. Rest of the week ain't too bad though. When you don't have a job, it's like every day's Friday, I guess. I should be getting employment here pretty quick. So it's time for me to go back to work. I already ran through most of the money I saved up already. It didn't take long. You blow through 4 or 5 grand real fast, 6 grand real fast. It don't take long at all. Nope. That's what's crazy is everything in the world nowadays. You know, it costs money to do things, but anything you do, it costs some money. Uh, I think I'm taking a different career path this time around. I don't think I'm gonna be doing utility poles anymore. It depends. It's not that I'm getting too old to do it, but I've been in it for so long. I'm getting burned out on the utility pole inspections. If they could pay me what I'm worth, I'd stay with it. But everywhere I go, it gets less and less by the hours, and the companies just get more money, more work out of me, and I'm not making the companies millions of dollars no more. I'm not gonna do it. The last company I was with, in 9 days, I inspected 214, 15 poles. I think it was like 15 or 16 poles, and I made that company over $500,000. Now, if it was my own company, I'd be a millionaire. But yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in this world they shouldn't be charging us for, especially the utility guys, service people, stuff like that. I think service people should get everything for free. If they did their 20 years in the military, they should get everything for free. Yeah. Yeah, when I go to companies, I make them a lot of money. I'm not one of those guys that's a slack or whatever you call it, and I just make a lot of money, and they just don't want to pay me per hour what I want. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to actually work for somebody that doesn't value what you're valued at. And that's the thing with me and big companies nowadays. I mean, they say you're just another number, but realistically, if you have the experience in what you're doing, it's when you leave them, they company takes a big hit. Well, depends how other people look at it, but that's how I see it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I got people on my DMs here in YouTube asking me how to do things sometimes. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. See, what it is it's a lack of respect in these incorporations, especially if you've been in the field for that long or whatever you're doing. If you got a lot of skill into it. Skilled labor is not cheap. Cheap labor is not skilled. That's for sure. Yep, that's the thing. But I mean, companies like the one I just left, they end up losing a bunch of contracts because of the people don't know what they're doing. It catches up to them somewhere down the line. It always does. Yep, it always catches up to the big companies. I mean, the only way you could do the legal matter on companies is if they're screwing you over in money and stuff like that. But then you gotta wait 2, 3 years before you even get any money off of it. It's crazy. But then the problem is with some of those is, you know, they'll blackball you to make it hard for you to get a job anywhere else and stuff like that. And that's one thing I don't understand. I think that's against the law as well. Is them blackballing you to where you can't even get a job. Oh, they just talk a bunch of smack about the people, even though that's not the case. A lot of people in this world nowadays. The problem is that they don't tell the truth. You know, that's not just with companies. That's in individuals as well. So, but for the past 12, 13 years, most of the jobs I've been on has been utilities. Whether it was working for the city part time, running heavy equipment, didn't matter. I was always doing something. What do you do? The water department or I kind of like working for the city of Modesto part time. It was a service maintenance aide for the water district. If I was smart, I would have got my certs for it, but never did do all that. Heavy machinery. Yep, I know how to operate heavy equipment. I sure do. Oh, okay, you're talking about the maintenance on the parks in the city and stuff like that. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, water district pays way higher than them. I don't know what cities and parks get. Not too for sure. I know the county pays way less than the city does. I really don't even know if the city and state are on furlough right now due to government shutdown. What's up, Bernardo? Thank you for showing back up again, man. I was only 10 minutes late, but that's all right. We got about 10 more minutes to go and calling it a night. So, what kind of warehouse job do you do? Is it like sawmills or what is it? I don't think I ever worked in a warehouse. Maybe I have a couple times. I don't know. What is the weather over there? It is kind of sunny. It's a little cool outside right now. It was raining earlier last night, this morning. Rain. Right now it's okay though. The weather's not bad. It's a mill where they repack dry foods. Okay. Oh yeah, sure, for sure. They'll hire you real quick. Okay, got you. Well, that's pretty good. I never worked at a dry repack place or dry foods or whatever. Never did none of that. But mainly all my jobs in the world has been nothing but production. That's awesome. Work in the office, making orders. That's pretty cool. Uh oh. 4 years ago, you broke your arm. Yeah, that's not too good. I think back in 2020, I was doing underground and my finger came completely off. Repackaged as well, but started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's right. Yeah. How many hours you guys get a day or whatever? Yep, my finger came completely off. The tip of my middle finger on my right hand has no bone at the tip. I was lifting the manhole lids. We didn't have a manhole lid tool to pick it up, and it was broken. And it had a wire at the bottom when I was putting it. It was the concrete lids, which were about, I don't know, 100 some pounds. I don't know what they weighed. They were pretty heavy, but the wire grabbed my finger. I yanked my finger out, and then the concrete comes down and it smashes the whole tip of my middle finger on my right side, right hand. That's not bad. 40 to 50 hours. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yep, that really happened, man. Hmm. Funny thing was it felt like I got stung by a bee is what it felt like, to be honest with you. I didn't really feel it till after the fact, like aftermath. Like after they did the surgery and stuff like that and pulled the bone out and stuff. That's when it was a couple days after that I started feeling it. Yeah, it pretty much happened way too fast. Definitely. Yeah, it was kind of different that day. My boss goes, "Hey man, your finger." I'll look at it. I'm all, "Oh, it's not too bad, you know." Not knowing it was like really not there no more, but it was hanging on by a thread. Yep, we got about 4 more minutes left, 4 and some change. I'm cutting this live off. I really don't do hour videos. I used to, but oh man, it's kind of hard to figure out what you want to talk to the people about in 30 minutes, you know, let alone. Yeah, I'm allergic to bees now due to the utility pole inspection. I was in Roseburg, Oregon. I shook the guy wire where the cover's at, and a bunch of bees came out and stung me all at one time, and now I'm allergic to them. Yeah, bee stings. I mean, I'll play with snakes and stuff like that, which is kind of cool, but over there in Connecticut, when I was up that way, there was a snake that came out the building. It was a yellow ring snake. I didn't even know it was poisonous, but I was messing with it a little bit. And I found a bear, and then the bear was about 15 foot away from me in the woods. I was trying to chase it down to actually get a better video of it, but I only caught him about 15, 20 feet away from me. I've seen a lot of stuff in my lifetime. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool stuff. I want to say everything was cool, but the majority of it was. Yep. Yeah, for that realm, well, I mean, if you're allergic to bees, you have to carry an EpiPen now. Or I do. I know I do. If I get stung, I swell up real quick. Yeah, it's weird. Especially the older you get, everything starts changing. Yep. Never thought I'd be this old. I'm not really that old, but I never thought I'd make it this far in life. I'm pretty amazed. Sometimes it shocks me on how I amaze myself at times. You know, yeah, I never played that game before ever. Never. My kid plays that game. I never play it though. Nope, 1 more minute, folks, and we'll be getting off of here. What is the best day for your life? I had a lot of good times in my life, so I can't really say I had a best day. A lot of days are good. Let's see. My best day is probably when my kid was born. My kids were born, you know. I think those were probably the happiest. I don't know. Not too for sure. I really don't have a specific date in my life that was the best. I've had a lot of good times though. That's for sure. Well, thank you for showing up, folks, and we'll go ahead and run down the clock a little bit longer, and then we'll be getting off of here in about a couple more seconds. So Thanks for showing up once again. You guys have a safe day, a good day at work tomorrow if you go to work, a good day at school if you go to school. Life is meeting my sister and meeting my brother. That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is real cool, actually. I bet you that was a life-changing situation right there. Alrighty, Renardo and Steph, thanks for showing up. We're going to go ahead and cut this live off. And you guys have a good day tomorrow and good rest of your week. And we'll be getting back on at 6 o'clock probably tomorrow night if I'm not busy. So if I'm on at 6, you guys will know. You guys take care and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.